Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Manga with Mira. Today, we are going to be discussing quite a good one, I think. So, to preface it, I want to start with a question. If you had the ability to suddenly gain magic powers, would you take it? What if it meant living a life of lies and rules? Would you regret it? This is exactly what we're going to go over today in a manga called Hat Atelier by Shirahama Kamome. Sorry, I'm always bad with the names. Shirahama Kamome. The manga currently has 90 chapters and is ongoing, but it is also due to have an anime come out next year in 2026. So the manga centers around a young girl whose name is Coco, who has always wanted to be a witch and be able to use magic. She's always dreamed of it because she thinks that magic is just so beautiful and so capable and wondrous, because it is. But unfortunately, she never could because she was born a regular human. That is, until one day, there is a traveling witch named Kifrey. I'm gonna put the spelling here. It's Qifrey. I think it's Kifrey. Visits her town, and he says that he can resolve an issue with the town with magic. But the caveat is that nobody can watch him do his magic. But because she's a sneaky kid, she is able to find a hole in the house that he uses to do the magic and watches him. And she finds out that all it takes really is some paper, pen, and ink. She runs home super excited to try it out. And on the way home, she bumps into an old lady who hands her a booklet of spells to try out and hands her some ink. So she runs home. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try out this magic thing. I'm gonna be a witch. I'm so cool. Blah, 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 blah. She gets home, gets some paper, gets the ink, and starts drawing one out. Because basically, the magic is drawing sigils on paper. But little does she know that the booklet that she got, her sigil that she drew, turned her mother into stone, and it was actually a forbidden spell. So this causes her to be forcefully forcefully thrust into the world of witches, and she almost had all of her memories wiped. And it was actually really dangerous because there's strict rules being a witch, and she didn't know that before. And through the story, you end up learning that there's actually two factions of witches. The first faction is the one that she joins. It is the pointed hats or pointed caps, and they are seen as quote-unquote the good guys. But they live with many rules, and a lot of these are very restrictive. I mean, obviously, yes, because they're rules, but restrictive in a way that you wouldn't think. So some of the rules, just as an example, are that they cannot let the secret of magic out to anyone. They cannot be seen drawing their magic. They are not able to teach or spread magic. They're not able to learn any healing magic or any healing skills. They're not able to learn medicine, anything at all that can heal people. They are also not allowed to use magic to harm others. And this is just the short list of them. And the other side is called the brimmed caps or brimmed hats witches, and they're seen as the quote-unquote bad guys. And basically the only motive for the brimmed hat witches is that they want to spread magic, true magic as they call it, with no restrictions, and being able to help when they want, being able to destroy when they want, to be able to do pretty much whatever they want with magic. It doesn't matter who sees, doesn't matter what happens. They just want freedom, because all of the rules are so restrictive. But the thing is that the brimmed caps generally go around this. the quote-unquote wrong way. They use a lot of forbidden magic, and a lot of it actually ends up harming humans or harming other witches, or during their fights with the pointed hats actually causes harm to the pointed hats as well, or even their own. So through this, she becomes an apprentice witch under the traveling witch that stopped by in her village, Kefri, and she actually has a couple other fellow apprentices under him. There are, I believe, around 4 others, and they all have their own backstory. They all have their own positives, negatives, strengths, weaknesses. There's so much depth to each character, and they really go through it well. So in this world, Coco has to learn many hard lessons about what it means to really be a witch. She has to learn that she will have to ignore people in pain or struggling because she can't help them because it's against the rules. She sees somebody with a cut, sees somebody starving, sees somebody with this or that, and even though she has the ability to, she's not able to help. She has to care, but not too much. She has to help, but not too much. She has to hate the other side. What, just because they have a brimmed cap? What about their logic? They just want to share the joys of magic. So logically, she's fighting with herself and sometimes with others about what it really means to wield the title of a witch. Not having anything to say when she hears kids say what she did. I wish I was born a witch too, or wow, witches are so amazing, they can do such amazing things, knowing the truth and having to hide it. She even thinks, am I wrong? Is the pointed hats wrong? Should I just be joining the brimmed hats? Who can I trust? We live a life of secrecy. How can I know who to trust? And I think that the manga specifically does a really good job of depicting the internal struggle that Coco and her friends, who are other young witches, face as they try to grow up in this world under their respective masters, because there's not only Kefri, there's a whole society of these witches, and every apprentice witch has a master, and it could be in different fields or different specialties, you know. It's just like a whole other community basically, and you know, everyone has their own personalities, their own beliefs, and she actually also butts heads with what is kind of like the disciplinary committee of the witch world, who try to keep the order of their society. Anybody who commits forbidden spells, or anybody who tries to spread magic or breaks one of the rules or one of their laws has to deal with the after effects, which is basically them getting attacked, arrested, put under surveillance, and the ultimate one is having their memories of magic erased. But memory magic is not particularly advanced, so if you have your memories wiped, it doesn't just wipe your memories of magic, it wipes everything. You don't know who you are, you don't know where you come from, and then you're banished off to a separate place that only people who have their memories removed live. And so between being attacked by these people for what? Just trying to help? For trying to do the right thing? She has to learn to decide for herself what she thinks the right thing is, and what she wants to do with her magic, and what kind of witch she wants to be. So Coco is determined, positive, creative, and always, like I said, tries to do the right thing. In the manga, there's happiness, sadness, despair, you know, some conspiracy, some secrecy, and even more. So I really would recommend that everyone try it, and everyone, read, or, you can wait till the anime comes out, but the art in the manga too is so beautiful. I could not stop myself from looking at the art because it's so pretty. Like, it actually made me pause a couple times, which is, for anyone who knows me personally, knows that I have a hard time doing that because I'll just fly through it because I read so fast. And so if I have to pause just to look at the art, you know it's good. But yeah, so I hope that you guys all give Witch Hat Atelier a try and let me know what you think. And if there's anything else that you want to discuss about it, let me know in the comments, or any other manga you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. And yeah, Mira out. Bye!